for AMP's nominating committee. Jeff, the first question will be a pretty broad background question. Can you please tell us about yourself, your professional background, and be sure to include your clinical and academic roles, as well as any kind of association roles or participation in AMP or other large PT organizations?
All right. Well, I was born and raised in Rochester, Minnesota, and I went to the Mayo Clinic School of Health Sciences, where I graduated with my doctorate in physical therapy in 2008. I then graduated from Andrews University in 2017 with my doctorate of science. After graduating from the Mayo Clinic, I did traveling physical therapy for a little over 3 years, where I traveled to a bunch of different settings and throughout the country and worked in all the different settings for physical therapy. This gave me a really good opportunity to really teach myself how to be an advocate for both myself, my patients, and for the profession, because most of the patients and people that I ran into in the rural area did not have much exposure to physical therapists, especially in the professional or at the doctoral level. In 2011, I moved back to Rochester, Minnesota, and started working at Olmsted Medical Center, which is an outpatient physical therapy hospital base. I also did a little bit of acute care, where I helped to establish a palliative care program, and we also opened up a brand new women's health center, where we were able to bring together midwives, MDs, PTs, and radiologists, along with lab technicians, all under one roof. This really improved the access for our pregnant and postpartum patients, because one of the things we really identified for them was that childcare and travel was a big barrier to care. So this helped improve that. It also helped to really improve the communication between the practitioners. In early 2015, I moved to the Washington, D.C. area, where I started working at another outpatient private practice. There, I was about to open up their second clinic when my husband's job unexpectedly moved us to Chicago. However, I was able to find a really wonderful job as the director of outcomes at another private practice in Chicago, where I have been able to mentor the staff and also help to establish better efficiency and use of the photo outcomes measurement tool. I did recently step away from that position. However, I've continued to mentor the staff. I've continued to take on entry-level physical therapy students throughout my career, and from a multitude of different schools, including the Mayo Clinic, Howard University, Northwestern, and Texas Tech. I have also helped to write 3 different chapters in the new Travell and Simmons Trigger Point Manual that came out last year. And I am a lab assistant and examiner for the MyoPain group. I've also recently being trained to be a lab assistant for the Craniofacial Therapy Academy, or CRAFTA, as they started to bring some of their classes over to the U.S., and the first class I'll be teaching will be this fall. I've been an APTA member, and I've been coming to AMP since 2015, and I've been looking for more ways to become involved in AMP, so I was really honored when I got nominated for this position.
Thanks very much. Okay, second question. What is your vision for what you would like to accomplish during your service for AMP if you're elected as a nominating committee member? By that I mean, how would you, what would you like to see, and how would you go about achieving that?
To me, AMP is the perfect blend of academics, researchers, and clinicians all coming together and having the opportunity to really talk together with a variety of people from different backgrounds about different ideas. AMP, I also feel, is a significant leader in the profession, and they really hold physical therapists to a higher standard, which I think is really important today. To continue this, I would like to really continue to work on talking to different people from different backgrounds. I love going to talk to different people at conferences that I haven't met before, especially those that may have differing views than what I do, and I do think that I'm rather approachable. And so I would like to continue to do that. I also would like to really then bring all those people together so that we can continue to talk both at AMP and at other meetings, so that we can continue to be on the cutting edge as a profession and as a organization. I would also like to make it easier for people to get involved with AMP. This is something that I found a little bit difficult. And so, especially for those people who don't really have a mentor and somebody who's actively involved in the organization, to do that, I think it'd be a good idea to have some breakout sessions or breakfast sessions at the AMP meetings And we could also possibly put a tab on our website that has information on how to get involved or different volunteer options and contact information. I also would like to help grow a foreign exchange program with other organizations in IFON. I think that this would really help us identify different people in our organizations on an international level that can represent us, especially those who are not researchers. I feel like we're doing a great job with the research part, but we might be able to do a little bit better and give some more clinicians more opportunity to be seen in an international light by growing this program. To do this, I would like to continue to establish my connections with people I know already in Europe, and hopefully make some more connections at the IFOP conference in 2020. I also possibly would like to start this by introducing some video chats and journal clubs with different special interest groups between the different organizations, since it would be rather difficult to get clinicians the time off and money possibly to be traveling internationally, but I think this part would be doable.
Thanks very much. And the final question, can you please tell me what you feel is the best advice you've ever received?
Probably to stay open and to believe in myself.
Great. Thank you so much for your time, and especially for your willingness to serve as a member of the nominating committee for AAON.
Thank you.